President Trump's tweets, love him or hate him, we're always talking about them. But today we're looking into the ones you may not see because the president erased them.
But can a deleted tweet actually be considered destruction of public records? And is the president breaking any sort of law? Team 12's Nico Santos verifying that for us tonight. Nico?
Hey guys, before we get to the answer, there are two things you should keep in mind here. The laws regarding presidential records come from the late 1970s. And even if Mr. Trump's tweets are considered public record, he does have the right to seal some records for up to 12 years if it's done the right way. We've done stories about elected officials blocking their constituents on social media.
To just block a voice of dissent, that is not democracy.
But is it legal for the President of the United States to delete his tweets so no one sees?
Well, in fact, he's been sued over that.
With media and political law attorney Dan Barr, we verified the Presidential Records Act means they must be archived.
That was passed in 1978 after Watergate.
It was a time before the whole world was behind a touchscreen.
This is the first time that we've ever had a president of the United States using Twitter like this.
White House reps have promised to save all of President Trump's tweets, even the ones he's deleted, like his infamous Kofifi tweet, shared more than 100,000 times. The lawsuit filed against him hopes to make sure all records are preserved, not to fine him or to send him to jail, and it does not matter which Twitter account he uses.
We want you to stop doing this, and we want you to comply with the law.
Regardless, there is a watchdog Twitter page of sorts. When the president tweeted a video of Olympic runner Usain Bolt stopping for the national anthem, for example, a reference to football players kneeling in protest, the Twitter handle @RealPressSecBot turned it into a presidential statement format that Trump cannot erase. But there is one exception in his favor.
One, he has to find that the tweet no longer has any sort of official relevance. Then a second step is that the National Archive has to approve that deletion before the president does it. The president can't decide on his own to delete a tweet because he is now embarrassed by what it says.
Is he breaking a law?
Yes.
Okay, Barr says the vice president has to follow the same rules to preserve records as well. Now, the lawsuit that we mentioned against the president was filed back in June, and it argues electronic messages include tweets and that they should not be erased. Nico Santos, 12 News.